Keep the comprehension passage on hold. We'll start with the second section. Later on, we'll come back to comprehension passage. We are starting with the second section, rearrangement of sentences or jumbled sentences. For instance is nothing but for example. So can example be the starting of the paragraph? No, they cannot be starting. PVs can utilize facade. Facade is nothing but the front part. The front part is called facade. The front part or facade is nothing but face. Face of something, front part of something is called facade. The elevation of a building is called facade. BIPVs can utilize facades and other surfaces efficiently. Maybe first sentence B. See, high-rise buildings often lack. Now he's talking something negative about high-rise. High-rise buildings lack what? They lack sufficient rooftop space. They don't have rooftop space for traditional solar system. Some sort of negative, maybe first, may not be, not sure. The projected urban population is expected to reach 600 million by 2031. So they're expecting the population would go up to 600 million by 2031, maybe future prediction. Urban spaces in India is rapidly growing. What is the first sentence? Is it B or C or E? Not D. I don't know what is first sentence. Can I combine B and A? Both are about BIPVs, and BIPV is not mentioned in any of the given three sentences except 1 and 2. So let me check whether I can combine them or not. So in B, what is he saying? BIPVs can utilize the front part and other surfaces efficiently. For example, a building with limited rooftop. A building with limited rooftop space can still generate power through BIPV. Now maybe this is the, see, look at C. In C, he is talking about some problem. What is the problem? They don't have sufficient, high-rise buildings don't have sufficient rooftop space for solar. Suppose a high-rise building is there, they want to start solar power generation. Means for the entire building, if they want to give solar, there is no sufficient space because many flats will be there, they don't have space. So this is a problem, maybe this is a solution. Maybe I'm assuming. But for instance, a building with limited rooftop space can still generate power through BIPV installations on its facades. So can I combine BA at least? AB, BA. Okay. And what is the first sentence? E is the first sentence. Urban spaces in India are rapidly growing. So E is finished, BA finished. Now C is there pending and D is there. So after E, urban spaces in India rapidly growing, some sort of positive, extreme positive statement about urban spaces. That too in India, urban spaces are growing. And what will come? Is it a high-rise building problem? Or the projected urban population is expected to reach 600 million by 2031? Can I connect E and D? They are growing. Urban space in India rapidly, very quickly they are going, and they are expecting the population would reach 600 million by 2031. So ED we are pairing up. If we pair up ED and BA paired up, so where should we put C? C is the third statement or last statement? So like we have already discussed, so it is a problem. High-rise buildings have a limited roof space, so we can't keep solar plants there. So for that we require BIPV, and BIPV example is given. So the order is EDC BA, that is the order. Now single filler, 11th question onwards. At the same time, a Supreme Court of Judicature was appointed, composed of chief and 3 puisne judges to exercise an indeterminate dash at Calcutta. See, whenever an appears, what is needed? We require a compulsory singular noun. Not just any noun, singular noun only. And sometimes an adjective also comes in between. And this adjective will tell the quality of noun. For example, he is a doctor, a doctor. Doctor is a noun, A is article. Now I am keeping an adjective. Good doctor, bad doctor, commercial doctor, kind doctor, caring, costly doctor, etc. Now what is given in the before the blank? An is given article, indeterminate is nothing but an adjective. So I require a noun. Incapacity, negative meaning, because in means no, capacity means capacity, no capacity, no ability. Jurisdiction, jurisdiction in terms of any judiciary involved in a particular area and deciding the judgment, that is called jurisdiction. Indeterminate, outside, outside, indeterminate, outside. Subordinate, subordinate means a person who is lower than us in terms of working. A younger working fellow is subordinate. If you are a PO, clerk will become your subordinate. And yield has two meanings. Yield means producing, one meaning. But yielding has another meaning, that is called what? Surrender. Yielding is flexible also, not stubborn. So, I think I brought judicature. Judicature is nothing but judiciary structure, court, bench system is called judicature. Judicature means any judiciary, bench or court system is called judicature. The judicature ensures fairness and order in society. Administration of justice, the office of a judge is called judicature. Judge office is called judicature. You can remember like that. Judge office is called judicature. Jurisdiction, authority, power, control, these are the synonyms. Authority, power, control is called jurisdiction. So the official power to make legal decisions and judgments. This case falls under the jurisdiction of state court, under the authority of state court. Yielding means to give away, submissive, flexible, say here. Flexible, one meaning is flexible, surrendering, other one is producing yield. Now let's see. So what is suitable? We are talking about the Supreme Court, judge, judicature, and an indeterminate dash at Calcutta. Incapacity, negative. For incapacity, they don't tell about 3 members are there, chief is there. And to exercise, exercise is what? Implement here. To implement or use a power. Using power is called exercise, or to implement any duty is exercise. Exercise and indeterminate jurisdiction, yes. Exercise outside, no. Subordinate, yielding. Answer only second option to jurisdiction. A question which remained dash overing in her mind. Overing means appear in the air. Appear in the air. Appear above our head is called hovering. Appearing in the air, appear on above the head is called hovering. All the vultures are hovering above the dead body of an animal. Animal died in a desert. Above the dead animal, died animal, vultures were hovering. You can find dark clouds hovering there. H-O-V-R-N. So a question which remained a dash in our mind. Question, what happened? Question, gracious. If a word is ending with O-U-S, it is an adjective. And remained is what? Verb. So gracious, verb partner is always adverb. So gracious, no. What is the meaning of gracious? Gracious means kind, polite, pleasant. Gracious, grace us. Kind, courteous, pleasant. Focus on synonyms, please. Kind, courteous, pleasant. One sec. Let me increase the font size, eraser ink thickness. So focus on synonyms. Gracious means kind, courteous, pleasant. Opposite is rude, unkind, harsh. So the question remained gracious, obstinate. Obstinate means what? Ziddi, stubborn, mondi. You know stubborn? How many of you are stubborn? Once I decide I want it means I want it no matter what. Opposite is amenable. Amenable means flexible, adaptable. How many of you are flexible, amenable, adaptable? Okay, I'll give you an example. If you don't like your hostel food, you are adamant, obstinate. If you enjoy your hostel food, you are flexible. Obedient, amenable, same meaning. Obedient means sincerely following rules and regulations is called obedient. Obeying rules and regulations. After joining the bank, they'll put some instructions. They'll give instructions initially to all the newly recruited employees. So will you obey them? If you obey, you are obedient. If you don't obey, you are disobedient. The coordinator will ask you for ID card. You don't like it. Sometimes you may fight with that fellow or that fellow will fight with you. Because of that only obedience, agreed. So what is suitable there? Grammatically only one option is suitable. Like I've already told you, a question which remained is verb afterwards, I require adverb. So only adverb, only LY is in the second option, obstinately. A question which remained obstinately hovering in her mind as she slowly slipped into a deep sleep. Have you ever fallen off sleep like that? Thinking about something and you're fallen off asleep? She was thinking about a question. We don't know who the person is. She was thinking about a question that was there in her mind, and slowly she went into sleep, deep sleep. Anytime it happened like that? Any question? Will I get the job? And sleep. Can I clear the exam? Can I clear prelims? Yes. Will she marry me? Will she stay with me forever? Next. Laundry. Laundry hangs like wilted wildflowers over dash balconies. What kind of balconies? Faltering. Falter is nothing but unsteady. Unsteady is called faltering. Unsteady, wavering, hesitating, stumbling. Hesitating, stumbling, wavering. Wavering means always changing, not same. When people tell lies, their voice falters sometimes. When they have fear, their voice falters, hesitates. So faltering balconies. Stout means thick and fat. Strong and fat, courageous is stout. How many of you are stout? Anybody stout in the classroom? Strong? How many of you think you are fat? How many of you think you are courageous? Faltering balconies means moving, changing, wavering. Well balconies. Well balconies grammatically wrong because balcony is a noun. I require some sort of adjective. Rug balconies. Blanket kind of rug. Stout means strong. Robust also strong. 4, 5 synonyms, therefore 4, 5 not possible. Answer 1, 3. 1. We were sitting around watching games, imagining every dash. Whenever every comes, always use singular. Singular kind of noun. Every boy, every girl, every student, every teacher, every book, every rule, etc. Even everyone, everybody, singular only, one and body. So imagining every dash, I require a noun. Look at ED, improvised. ED is nothing but V2, V3, possibility is there? No. What is the meaning of improvised? What is the meaning of improve? Improve, improvise, both same. Improve means developing, growth is called improve. Improvise means what? Change according to the situation is improvise. Improvise means according to the situation changing. That is improvise. Doing something without planning is called improvise. Spontaneous. There was one easy question one time long back in the interview. Easy question. The question was, the panel asked the candidate, why are you wearing spectacles? And the student could not answer. Why he could not answer? He was expecting only tell about yourself, tell about yourself, tell about yourself. He was ready with tell about yourself answer. And they asked, why are you wearing spectacles? He didn't understand. He didn't accept it. He didn't digest. How dare you are asking this out of syllabus question? Anything they can ask. So don't be stuck with only one idea. You need to improvise yourself. Means spontaneously you need to change. That is improvise. So improvised ED grammatically not possible. Improvised spontaneous both are same meaning wise. And grammatically OUS ending is adjective. Not sure. Scenario may be noun. Extemporization ION noun. And decline, downfall, noun, 3, 4, 5. And extempore, 1, 2, 4, same meaning. Extempore is nothing but without preparation. We write exams without preparation, that is extempore only. If you are writing exams without preparation, that is extempore. Extempore speech, extempore exam. Answer 3, 5. You are sitting around watching games and imagining every scenario. A nearby steeple had been broken, dash, shot, and fragments lay heaped beside. Broken, of always meaning is belong to. You're all students of CCE. Student of CCE, native of Hyderabad, native of Karnataka. Broken at something, but broken shot. OFF is always a divide, break into. OFF is always separation. Jumped off the wall, fallen off the bike, take off the shoes. OFF is separation. Broken into, break into, same meaning. What is that? Enter like a thief. Enter without permission, enter forcefully is called break into. So 4, 5, not a possible answer. Third option. Do you know steeple? Kind of tower, a tall tower on a church. Church means these people are from England, so church, we can take tall tower of a masjid or a temple, anything. Any tall tower like this, triangular or straight, that is called steeple. Steep pole, spire tower, belfry. Can any one of you tell me which temple has the tallest steeple in South India? Kannadigas. Tallest temple. Tallest, not widest. Murdeshwar is tallest. Answer is third option. Off, OFF, broken off. Due to the remote nature, residential nature, communities nature, comply nature. Now we are talking about word swap. We need to interchange the bold words wherever necessary. The dash nature. Nature is noun because the is given. Remote nature, residential nature. Communities nature, wrong. Comply nature. Comply is a verb. 2 plus V1. Comply means what? Obey. Obey, comply, same meaning. So 2 plus V1, correct only. D may be correct as it is. Is there any, the only way to comply or comply? Okay. The remote nature of many residential, school locations, many communities, many is there, many always plural. Can I keep communities here? Many communities, school locations meant that for some families, residential schools were only the way to comply, means obey or follow. Therefore, BCCB, second option is the correct answer. The US intervened bases, US bases, US established wrong, US troops no. Intervened is okay. US intervened on its own continent, sending bases, sending troops. Sending troops to countries of weaker neighbors in Mexico, Haiti, Santo Domingo, and Nicaragua. 2 plus V1 is absolutely correct. No other word is V1 there. Intervened is V2, V3, basis noun, and already noun is there. Troops noun. So C is absolutely correct. I am eliminating C options. Answer for 5. DB, BA. To establish American supremacy and naval bases, naval troops. So sending troops, not sending base. Base you cannot send. Base is a location. The foundation, early location is base. From base you reach far. Base is a location you can't send. You can send troops. Troops are nothing but group of army people. So answer BDDB, fourth option. The national disadvantage is compounded by corruption. It is mismanagement by corruption. It is inequalities, no. It is weapons, no. Maybe compounded is okay. Is V3 by corruption. It is compounded by corruption. Economic mismanagement, economic inequalities, the waste of resource on the purchase of. We never purchase inequalities. Answer is in C. What do we purchase? Purchase of compounded, purchase of mismanagement, purchase of weapons. Purchase of weapons. Purchase of weapons, wars, and the gross inequalities of wealth. CD, DC answer. Sorry. Second option. Only the unbroken whose standards of living improved. Unbroken means not broken, strong. Strong whose standards improved, not sure. Only the freedom whose standards no, and minority wrong. Answer is in C. And minority wrong, generally we take a minority or the minority, and minority. So an unbroken or an abundance. Unbroken tradition, abundance tradition. Tradition is a noun. Before noun we take an adjective. And abundance is a noun. An abundance tradition or unbroken tradition means unbroken tradition is suitable. Then can I keep minority there in the position of A? Only the minority whose standards of living improved, who lived in freedom in countries where representative governments remained, an unbroken tradition. Do we have AC option? Fifth option. Now error location. The reason why girls consider flowers as the most valuable gift among other gifts is that men have to overcome with shyness of holding the flowers in streets before sending them to girls. Is that correct, women? Women, for you only I am asking. Is that correct? Why girls consider flowers as the most valuable gift? Are still girls considering the flowers as the valuable gift? Phones, iPhones. So the reason, okay, tell me where is the grammatical error? Why girls consider, girls plural, V1 consider okay, consider flowers as the most valuable gift, maybe among other gifts is. The reason is that men have to overcome V1 okay, with the shyness of holding of ing okay, the flowers in streets before sending. Before ing okay, answer. Deal it with. Overcome the shyness, not overcome with. I will overcome with my fears. Wrong. I'll overcome my fears. Have you overcome with guilt? Wrong. Have you overcome your guilt? After overcome, with is not needed directly. You need to keep the object. She has overcome her problems. It has been questioned both in ancient and in modern times whether the history of Herodotus possesses the essential requisite of trustworthy. Answer. C. Why? Possesses wrong. Possess is V1. Herodotus is a name of a person. Maybe we don't know, but the main subject is history. History possesses. History is singular. Adding es, correct. No problem with that. What the question is based on preposition. What is the rule of a preposition? Any preposition comes ing now. Therefore, look at last part of trustworthy. Trustworthy is adjective. I require a noun. Trustworthiness. Noun is needed, not adjective. If I am keeping trustworthy, after trustworthy, I need a noun. One more word is needed there. A trustworthy friend, trustworthy people. Answer fourth part. A specialist in ergonomics will work with the team designing the production lines in any factory. Answer please. Ergonomics, have you ever heard of it? Ergonomics is nothing but study of your physical, mental movements in a job. You are working in a company, for example, studying your physical movements or studying your mental condition while doing the job, that is ergonomics. Imagine morning to evening you are doing software job, morning to evening you are sitting, not getting up, no movement, no blood circulation is happening. Studying that is called ergonomics. Even if you become bank employee also, you will have to sit for most of the day. No sir, we have been habituated here in CCE, no problem for us. A specialist, okay, tell me where is the grammatical error? Fourth part, why? For our factory, in our factory. It should not be in at our factory. At the factory, in a factory, for both are same. Any other guesses? Production line and not lines. Yes, production line. Not many lines, only production line means sequence. Events, all events together come under production line. Driving was out of question as the mid-morning parade scheduled to begin in a few minutes was forming on Main Street, which was now closed to traffic. Answer. Is this correct? Driving was out of question. Why driving out of question? Driving is impossible. Why? Mid-morning parade is there. It was scheduled to begin in a few minutes. And the parade was forming on a Main Street, which was now closed. It was closed due to traffic, or which was close to traffic. Close to traffic means similar to traffic. Close to traffic is correct. Parade, mid-morning parade is going on. Some people are walking. Parade means it was scheduled to begin in few minutes. In few minutes, the morning parade was about to start, and the parade was forming on Main Street, and which was now closed. Which was closed? Street was closed. Which means street only. Street was closed to traffic or due to traffic? Closed for traffic is also okay, I guess, for the sake of. Answer, due to traffic. Closed to traffic. Take fourth option. With rising income levels and evolving lifestyle trends, consumers in India increasingly purchase luxury fragrances. Fragrances is nothing but fragrance is nice smell. Nice smell is fragrance, aroma. Making the country the world's second big perfume market by volume. Answer. World's second biggest perfume market. By volume or in volume? By volume is okay. Second biggest. The journalist was reported and attacked. Dash attacked while covering a Protestant city. Was reportedly. Was V1, can we take? See, whenever was, were, any B form appears, we need to add V3, V4, noun, adjective, preposition. Journalist was reportedly attacked. Attack is V1, wrong. Journalist is singular there, were not suitable. Was reportedly attacked, yes, was reportedly attacking. Answer 3, 4. He was attacked or he was attacking somebody? He was attacked by somebody because of the protest. Answer 3, passive voice. The former executive was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Sentenced on 5 years. Sentenced in 5 years. Sentenced to, was a sentence? It is not word or sentence. Third one wrong. See, sentence is nothing but giving punishment. Another sentence is related to grammar, word, sentence. Sentenced at 5 years. Answer 2 or 5? 5. A budget of 10,000 crore has been earmarked. Been, after been, V1, yes, wrong. Same rule, B forms, all B forms, V3, V4, nah. A compulsory question comes every day from this, you can mark my words. Today we got 2, more than 2 if I am not wrong. So has been V1, yes, wrong. Has been earmarked or earmarking. Has been earmarked and crore. And here main subject is budget. Subject, preposition, subject. And first subject decides the verb. First subject is budget. Budget is singular. Has is okay. Have wrong. Has been earmarking. Had. Answer 1, 3, 4. Has been earmarked. First option is the right answer. Earmark is nothing but allocate, designate. Allocated, earmark. Mark it to remember. To designate something for a particular purpose is called earmark. Sir, 5,000 rupees as a pocket money has been earmarked by my father. I'm just giving an example. I don't know, maybe 5,000, 10,000. Allocated or allotted. Answer 1. 28. The Anti-Corruption Bureau is ready probing. Is ing. Probing means questioning. Questioning, investigation is nothing but probing. Is ready probing. Ready to probe undali. Ready to probe. Is already. Is probes. See, again the question is related to B form only. Is probes wrong. Ready is ready probed. Ready to probe undali. Already probing, yes. Was already probed, yes. Answer 3 or 4. Anti-Corruption Bureau already. Okay, is already given. Answer third option. The software developer is expected to after do V1 or noun. So tinkering wrong, to tinker, yes. Expect after is, again it is based on is. Expect wrong, expected, yes. With, if I am taking with is a preposition, any preposition ing, but to means V1. Expected on tinkering. So with tinkering, on tinkering is needed. Answer 1. First option. Expected to tinker. Tinker means what? Poking, spoiling, changing, messing, tampering. Think wrong, tinker. He was arrested for ball tampering, ball tinkering. Tinker. Kind of a little damage is called tinker. I think the difference between fake gold and real gold can be identified with the help of tinkering. You tinker a little, sometimes the cover, the outer layer may come off for fake gold. 30th. The company will be going all out to V1 kaval. To improve on, improving wrong, ED wrong, improve, okay, answer 1, 4. Improve on or improve through last year's sales. Improve on, improve upon, both same. Improving on some segment, something. Answer 1 or 4 means first option is the right answer. Now let's take out comprehension passage. Have you done it? Are you ready to show me the answers? No? Have you done means you are telling yes. Then why are you not able to show? Question number 1. According to the State of India's Environment in Figures 2025 report by CSE, which of the following best explains why Andhra Pradesh, despite its commendable environmental governance, commendable, commend, M-M-E-N-D, means worth appreciating. Commendable means appreciating. Mechuko daginadi. So commendable environmental governance still reflects a mixed performance. Governance is good, still gets a mixed performance result. Why? Where is this Andhra Pradesh and 2025 report, CSC? 6th line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one, Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh leads in environmental management. In environmental management, it is the leader, it is leading. Driven by efforts in forest and biodiversity conservation. Positive extremely. However, now what happens? The tone changes. However, negative ravali. It struggles with the sewage treatment and river pollution. Now Sikkim, different context. While the state has garnered recognition for its initiatives to enhance forest density and preserve biodiversity hotspots, okay, for biodiversity, forest density, it has got recognition, correct. Its performance in managing waste effluents and ensuring ecological health of river systems indicates persistent structural policy, yes. Same thing he has given in a lengthy manner. Good for environment, bad for sewage and water treatment. Maybe first one. Second one, although Andhra Pradesh has achieved a commendable reduction in industrial pollution, no, not related. Despite notable progress in afforestation, why is your heart and eyes both outside the classroom? Yeah, let it rain. It is doing its duty. We should do our duty. Oh, after what class next afterwards? Reasoning. Okay, reasoning professors want to leave. Just now English professors left. Now reasoning professors want to leave. Fine. Okay, look at C. Despite notable progress in afforestation. Afforestation is what? Opposite? Opposite of deforestation is afforestation. Planting trees, it is good. And wildlife preservation, why did you bring wildlife? Ecological is there, but wildlife is mentioned. Animals. Let me check once. Environment management is good. Biodiversity conservation, maybe. Conservation, biodiversity conservation, maybe. The absence of modern sewage treatment technologies and increasing urban river contamination have detracted from the state's overall Entire performance. A and C. Do we have A, C? No. What shall we take? 1 or A or C? Take only 1 A. Which of the following observation most accurately reflects primary cause behind the internal displacement patterns noted in 2024 across? Where is 2024? Is this only? This year 2024 was a turning point marked by unprecedented weather patterns. Weather patterns change happened. 25 states recorded rainfall. Extreme weather events occurred on 88% of the days, leading to internal displacements. Floods caused 2/3 of 5.4 million displacements, with Assam being the most affected. Greenhouse gas emissions reached historically high. The confluence of abnormal atmospheric phenomena and insufficient urban planning led to widespread humanitarian crisis, predominantly driven by submergence. Submergence means going down, sinking, maybe flood related. Maybe first one okay. Substantial means something important worth considering. Substantial number of displacement cases arose due to prolonged exposure to high velocity winds. Not mentioned clearly. The report attributes the overwhelming majority of displacements to hydrological. Hydrological disasters means water. Hydro means water only, right? Water related disasters, particularly in flood prone regions, with states like Assam being the brunt of rain induced. C is absolutely correct. C related options 3, 4, 5. What shall we take? Go ahead with only C, fourth option. Inundation means flooding. Full of something is called inundate. Inundate with, flood with. Now, monitored, observed, established, engaged, ignored, fixed. Same meaning is observed. Do you monitor your own marks among the different sections? Do you analyze? No, sir, I only talk. Monitor, observe, same meaning. Establish means start something or launch something. Engage means involve. Ignore, fixed. Answer, monitor, opposites. Ignore. Precarious is always dangerous. And look at innocuous. Innocuous means harmless. Innocuous, innocent, childlike, harmless. 1, 2, same meaning, not possible. Ultra safe also same. Armed. Armed means body full of weapons. Weapons are there with me. I am armed. Means I have weapon with me. I can shoot you. Armed means what? Disarmed means no arms. Safe. Answer is 5. Dangerous. Now, fifth question. Based on the findings related to India's employment and economic conditions, what can be the most reasonably inferred about the state of workforce? What can we take? Where is this employment economic conditions? Is this only precarious? Is that one only? Above or below? The economic landscape is dangerous. Real income for workers have declined since 2017. More than 73% of the workforce is informal. Lacking basic protections. Gender disparities in employment are stark. Stark means complete. With men dominating full-time positions while women participation remains low. CSE report urges means requests the government to enhance data collection transparency. Reliable data is essential for formulating effective solution and policies. Predominant segment of the labor force operate outside formal regulatory frameworks, maybe lacking essential legal, income security, access to health, maybe, may not be. Despite visible economic activity, the quality of employment remains questionable. Significant portion of population remains excluded from full-time, okay. Secure, equitable, enumerated job, maybe. Informality dominates the workforce landscape. Exacerbated means worsened. Kshininchadam, bigadjana. Worsened by stagnating earnings. Stagnate means not going anywhere, staying in one place. Limited social safeguards and persistent gender disparity is mentioned, yes. Maybe third one, the data suggests structural challenges with the labor market declining, real wages, skewed participation indicating efficiency in labor reforms. Maybe low female participation in formal jobs, informal jobs kada. Answer third option. That's all for now. Thank you for your participation.